Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about blood. As you know, one slogan is there which is famous in India: "Give me your blood, I will give you freedom." Same blood we are going to study now in biology, and that will come inside your chapter circulatory system or your the chapter which comprises cardiac cycle, heart, ECG. Okay, so this is the first part of that chapter. So we are going to start with blood. Okay, so blood is a special type of fluid connective tissue that derives from mesoderm. Okay, our body have three layers, three germs layer. One is ectoderm, second one is mesoderm, and third one is the endoderm. Endoderm is the most innermost layer, mesoderm is present in between, and ectoderm is the outermost. So your blood is coming out from developed from your mesoderm. Okay, next, the branch of science concerned with the study of blood and blood forming tissue and the disorders associated with them is called hematology. Okay, just like pathological labs, okay, where you go and do all the tests, same thing is there which is called hematological labs. Okay, in that labs we will do blood tests. Okay, now next, the properties of blood. The color of blood is bright red in arteries and dark red in veins. The reason is bright red because it contains oxygen, oxygenated blood. It is your bright red, while your dark red in veins, that is because of your deoxygenated nature of that blood which is present inside your veins. Next, the mass, the weight of the blood, it is 8% of the body mass. Okay, if your weight is 80 kg, then 8% of that 80 kg is your blood. Okay, next, pH slightly alkaline, 7.35 to 7.5 4.5. Okay, and this is one very important for NEET point of view. Okay, next, taste of your blood is salty. Okay, next one, temperature 38 degrees Celsius, 1 degree more than your body temperature. Your normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, but the blood temperature is 38 degrees Celsius, which is 1 degree more than your normal body temperature. Next one is viscosity, that is 3 to 4 times more viscous than water. Okay, your blood is highly viscous liquid. Okay, next one is volume, 5 to 6 liter in your body. Okay, now next thing is your composition of blood. Blood is made up of two things. One is your plasma and second one is your formed element. Okay, plasma one is your liquid part of blood and formed element is your solid part of blood. That's how your blood becomes semi-solid nature liquid. Okay, so plasma, red blood cells, platelets and white blood cells, these four makes your blood. Okay, so blood, when we talk about by percentage mass, then your plasma is 55% and cellular element which is also called your formed elements, okay, that is 45%. Okay, now in cellular elements we have RBC, WBC and platelet. RBC is also called as erythrocytes, WBC is called leukocytes and platelets are also called thrombocytes. Okay, as go as further, now we talk about plasma. Okay, plasma is a pale yellow colored liquid component of a blood that holds the cellular element of blood in suspension. Just like this is a test tube. This is a test tube in which a liquid is present. Now the solid thing which is present inside this liquid, inside that test tube, this liquid part is your plasma and this solid part is your formed elements. Okay, so the color of this the color of this liquid is pale yellow. Okay, next thing is blood that holds the cellular elements of blood in suspension. Okay, these small particles is your form element, means your RBC, WBC and platelets. Okay, so these all are your formed element which is suspended into the plasma. Next we talk about the concentration of plasma, the things which is present inside your plasma. 91.5% your plasma, it is made up of water. Many different things is proteins and your other solutes. Okay, proteins we have albumin, globin and fibrogen. Albumin is responsible for transport. Okay, and your globulin is responsible for immunity. And that fibrinogen is responsible for clotting of blood. Okay, another solute that is in trace amount, that is your electrolyte ions, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chlorine, bicarbonate, and the sulfur ions. Okay, and in gas, that oxygen, CO2, and nitrogen, and in nutrient, glucose, amino acid, and fatty acid, and waste product, that urea, uric acid, ammonia, and keratin. These all makes your other solutes which is present in trace amount inside your blood in the plasma. Okay, now next one is constituent of your plasma, water, which absorb, transport, and release the heat. Okay, as you know, water act as a heat repeller. Okay, it repel back the heat. Okay, next one is your albumin, which is do osmotic balance. Okay, globulin, which defense mechanism, immunity. Fibrinogen blood clotting में help करता है. Electrolyte ion, that